Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Flavor Strainers. This is Cubs. Just want to say thanks for being so patient. I know this video has been a little bit long since my last one, but I appreciate your patience. So just to point out, it's probably a different change of scenery for you guys. My last video was a nice setting, but it's not going to work out. So here's my new setting. Spare bedroom, cats sleep over there, closet. Let's go ahead and move on. Last time I gave you a scoring for 3 of the flavors, 1 through 5. I didn't really explain. It is a score of 1 through 5, and that's it. It's not 10 or anything else. I want to keep it simple for you guys. I don't want to get all crazy. So we're going to keep it at a 1 through 5. But this episode or this edition, this video, what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and go over a little bit more details for each of the juices, so this way you guys have a better idea of what I'm looking at. So for the first one today, we're going with Bursto Flavor, the Pineapple Trip. Now this flavor I got at discount at my local brick and mortar shop, Vapor World, and I can kind of see why it was on discount. So let me go ahead and get a couple of drops in here, give you guys a taste. I guess you guys wouldn't get a taste, would you? Well, I'm going to take a taste. Now, it does produce decent vapor. The only problem is it's pineapple trip, and I don't taste pineapple. I don't know what flavor it is. It's kind of sweet. It's very light. It leaves kind of a funky aftertaste. But, you know, it's still vapable. You may enjoy it, but it definitely does not taste like pineapple to me. Now, the juice consistency, it's a little bit thin, so it's probably high on the PG, but there's no throat hit whatsoever. It's fairly smooth. It just doesn't taste like what the title says it is. Sorry, I got my little list over here. You can definitely drip it. It's easy to drip with. Like I said, there's no throat hit on it, so it's very smooth vape. But if you put it in a tank, you may not taste anything whatsoever. The flavor is very light on it. I wouldn't use it in a tank personally, just because of how light the flavor is. The vapor production, like I said, is really good. Overall score, I'm actually going to give it only a 1. Just because without the flavor, with it being so light, not tasting like pineapple, you know, it's kind of off-putting. I really didn't enjoy this that much. However, doesn't mean you guys won't enjoy it. Remember, taste is all subjective. So anytime I say I didn't enjoy it, it doesn't mean you won't. You may love it to high hell, but I personally did not. Yeah, just maybe barely a hint of pineapple. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like really watered down Kool-Aid, like pineapple Kool-Aid. You know those little bodega type juices? It's in a little drum with the aluminum foil cap. When you taste them, you're like, oh, it's red flavor or yellow or whatever. You can tell it's trying to be a flavor, but it's not quite there. It's a little bit watered down, very cheap. You get them for like $0.25. That's what it tastes like. Yeah. But if I was using it for clouds or trying to cloud chase, this might actually work. Yeah. It's okay. Now, for my second one, we got e-juice monkeys. Now, all of these, I should be showing you little clips in between where you can see the website. E-juice monkeys, kind of confusing website, a lot going on with it, but they've got a lot of different flavors. Some of their flavors are kind of hit and miss that I've noticed personally, but this one is e-juice monkeys from ejuicemonkeys.com, the banana waffles. I can tell you, I don't like this one. I like fruits, I like all kinds of food flavored vapes, but this one, it's supposed to be bananas and waffles. That's what I get from the title. There's no description on the website of other than bananas and waffles. What I get is lots of maple syrup with a hint of banana. It's kind of overpowering. It doesn't blend well. Now, I steeped this one particularly for about 2 weeks, and then on top of that, I ended up opening it up and leaving it open for a few days, hoping to get rid of some of that maple flavor. But I think it actually lost some of the banana flavor, which is unfortunate. There wasn't a lot there to begin with. Now, the consistency, it doesn't say what the percentage from PG to VG. It's kind of runny. I would say it's probably a high PG. There's not a lot of throat hit. It's good for dripping. It produces very well. The flavors may be a little bit more muted if you were to use it in a tank or a cartomizer. I may suggest that. If you want to try it out, try it in a cartomizer. The flavors tend to be a little bit more muted, but that may work really well because of the overpowering of the maple. Sorry if the camera keeps going fuzzy when I'm blowing out. Yeah. So, yeah, I would definitely say if you want to drip it, that's cool. It works for dripping. It's not too harsh or anything. But if you use it in a tank, it may work better just because of the overpowering of the maple. Vapor production, you guys saw it. It's decent. And my overall score for it, unfortunately, is only going to be about a 2. I wouldn't go back to it, but I wouldn't turn it down if it was handed to me. Just because the vapor production is decent, and it's definitely something, it's a good for change of pace if you do a lot of vaping of fruits. If you like banana and you're expecting a lot of banana, you're not going to get it. You're going to get more of maple syrup. But like I said, overall, I'm going to give it a 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
Now this next one, excuse me guys, this next one, I cannot describe to you how freaking awesome this next juice is. Honestly, I was looking for one of these little portable dripper things bigger than 10 milliliters, and I just so happened upon a website called snsmods.com. Rum is the power, rum is the key, rum is the thing. And they mix their own juices there. Smaller website, it's nothing crazy. They've got a few juices, not a huge variety, but a decent amount. And you can tell that they really care about their juices and how much work they put into them. SNS Mods has this one called Pirates Brew. They give you the opportunity to choose what percentage of PGVG, and I really appreciated that. This particular one is actually 70 VG, 30 PG. Yes. And it's actually written here. And it tells you the date that it was born on, where they created it, and what year it expires, which is really nice of them. This was a little tester size. I got 3 of their testers. I haven't tried the other 2 flavors, but the minute I put this on my dripper, amazing. I generally like fruit flavors. I tried this one. It seemed to be a big seller on their website. This one is Pirate's Brew. It is spicy. There's a hint of rum. What it reminds me of is buttered rum. If you like the holiday butter rum, it's really, really good. There's coconut flavors. There's like tropical flavors in there. Lots of spice. There's a hint of cinnamon, but it's only a hint. You're not going to go, oh, that's cinnamon. It's perfect. I cannot tell you, unless you try it, how awesome this juice is. The consistency, it's fairly thick. It's not too runny. Is it good for dripping? Awesome for dripping. Great vapor production. Great flavors. Is it good for a tank? Most likely. It's got a really strong flavor. You can't miss it. So if you were to use it in a tank, you're going to get a lot of those flavors still. I can definitely tell you that this would be awesome in a tank. Vapor production, really good vapor production. I enjoy this so much that you actually have the option to purchase in bulk on their website as a consumer. Up to, I believe they offer liters. I'm definitely going to pick up a very large quantity of this. It's definitely worth it.